Hello. I just realized I might sound stuffy. I'm sitting outside. It's finally warmer in Orlando, and I had the house opened up. I was dusting, hence the stuffy. More so than usual. I know I have a nasal sound. Renee Flamond here. Nice to talk to you guys. Hello. The title of this video, I believe, is going to be I Loved Them All. All the narcissists that we discuss and all of the trauma and pain and things that we've been through, I wanted to point that out. That person, for me, I mean, and for all, at one point, we loved these people. Whether it's a family member, a friend, a partner, a business partner even. You can become friends with those people. I loved all of them. These narcissists that we discuss that have been in my life and that have hurt me. And I want to say too, or so I thought. I look back and I didn't love the partners, obviously. That was an unhealthy situation, so it could not have been a real love. But when you're in it, in the relationship, you guys, I loved them all, or so I thought. The peripherals, the family, the friends. And it's heartbreaking when you end a relationship in any one of the roles that they were, and the narcissist has hurt you because you did love them. You did love them. And it's very difficult, and people wonder why it takes a long time to get over it. And it's because we were invested. We were invested, okay? You know, I've made reference to, I have had other narcissists in my life, not just romantic partners. I have my own personal bully on the earth that I've had for a very long time. I look at that and I think, I loved that person. I would have wanted a relationship with that person that's not contentious. I would have wanted a fruitful relationship with that person, right? Like when I look at the close relationships in my life, my parents, my daughter, my brother, I have a cousin, the cousin that I refer to. I'm blessed with the best people as friends. Like when I love you, you know. Like when we're sitting here, I'm reaching for your hand, I'm holding hands. I don't Drew Barrymore, I guess. Yeah. Like I love my people. And I'm not out to hurt anybody. I'm a perpetual cheerleader. I'm a good person to have in your corner. So I look at my perpetual forever bully and I think they've squandered the gift that I could have been to them. And that I have been many times to them because I loved them. Right? When you love someone, you bestow upon them your kindness in any way that you can think of. Right? I did. Now, and I took very little back from this person. I was given very little back from this person. Okay? They've done mean things to me repeatedly. I've not done mean things to them. They've talked behind my back. They've done all that, okay? And I've done a lot of good things for them, and they've done 2 that I can think of in decades for me. Out of the kindness of their, So why? Because I loved them, and I wanted to work on a relationship, and I held out hope that it was going to get better. But as we've all learned on this channel, for these 3 years, here we are beginning our 4th year, they don't snap out of the dysfunction no matter what you do for them. You could go over and above, and they do not snap out of it. And you're going over and above because you love them and because you want them to respond, see you, calm down, not be mean, appreciate you, all of those things, right? If somebody has a disordered brain or they're dysfunctional or toxic or whatever word you want to use, nothing we do, no matter how hard we love them, is not going to snap them out of that. Ever. And I learned that so many times the hard way by loving hard so many people who mistreated me as my reward. Not reward, but in other words, they didn't love me back in the way that I love them. So to me, and I don't think that's love if somebody's mistreating you or talking behind your back or being mean to you or bullying you or saying bad things every time they open their mouth about me is a bad thing. Every time I'm that horrible of a person, I'm the person you guys know. I'm myself on here. I make flubbubs. I make mistakes. I don't know how to edit. I misspeak. You know what I mean? Like you're meeting me, and my shorts kind of. I've tried to. The last month I had some fun and tried to give you a glimpse into my life and a little bit about me. Because for 3 years, right, I just talk in the camera, and I recognized that, and I was like, you do other things, Renee. Let them see different sides of you. Wicked tangent. Oh my God! Back to that loving situation. When you love people as hard and as much as I do, it can really devastate you when somebody doesn't see you for the good person that you're trying to be for them. And we've all been in that situation. And you're knocking yourself out maybe right now. You want to look nice. You want to make a nice dinner. You want to keep a clean house. You want to raise good kids. You want to be good to your husband, boyfriend, wife, girlfriend, whoever they are to you. And you're trying everything. And maybe you can tell that they're sensitive. So you're being quiet because they're in a bad mood right now and you don't want to make them upset. And you do all these things because you love so hard. You guys, ease up on yourselves, because when I tell you, no matter what you do, or how much more you do, or how little you do, or how much you don't do that anymore, you beg, you bargain, you promise you're gonna, you bargain things that you would never do. You bargain things that are against the grain of you so they don't leave you, break up with you, exit your life. If somebody's mistreating us, I'm wondering, we're supposed to love through that? That's not what unconditional love means. No matter what you do to me, I won't exit your life. And for a long time, I was very confused. And I stayed in many relationships too long because I was confused. And I was like, I told this person I love them. And I know what that means to me when I love someone. It is unconditional. I'll go to the ends of the earth. I'll do anything for you. That's within my power, right? So that's what you're bestowing upon someone. And not only is it not reciprocated, they're being mean, it becomes the decision of the person who's loving the person as to whether or not you want to continue with that person in your life. I really did. I loved them all. And I really want you to know that I know you loved them too. Unfortunately, people that are not of a healthy mindset will never quite love how we do. It's impossible when you can't understand what the other person's feeling. You can't put yourself in their shoes. Empathy, we discuss that all the time, which they have a lack of. It's impossible then. How can you connect with someone and really love them? I understand you loved them, but I guess, so what is my question. It makes me cry. So what? I loved them. They didn't love me back. Oh well. And in family and friend situations, you never think that's going to happen, right? You love them so much. Of course they're going to love you back. Your family or friends or whatever. Romantic partner too. But sometimes, even with family, it's not like that. You could be someone who wants to move forward and have a fruitful relationship, and they could just be a toxic individual who's hard to communicate with, who's hard to get real feelings out of, who's hard to not be mean to you, who's obviously it pains them to be nice, to be nice to you. It's sad, yes, I love them all. But sometimes they don't love you back. So that's where so what, I love them. So what? To them it was so what? And they squandered the gift, and they might throw you away like trash even though you loved them to oblivion. Are they losing out? Absolutely. Did they squander the gift of getting to know you and having you in their life be a positive light force? Yes, they did squander the gift of being able to have you. Because I'm telling you, some people are actively in your corner. That's the kind of person I am. So this person has now deprived themselves of this kind of person. So I feel badly for them. I'm not being deprived. They were mean to me. I'm actually doing better. I'm depriving myself of someone that was bullying me. They're depriving themselves of someone that loved them so much.